Welcome everyone to another live Linux packaging stream here. Usually more on the More Life channel there, but as I'm right now don't have that much time for all the AAA content, I thought I exceptionally share it here on this channel. In case you wanted to look how distribution packaging and otherwise working on open source looks like. Ideally, usually I would do this in the evening and night, but right now this previous videos, Vodafone, DOCSIS, cable stuff that we have here, business internet, 500 down, 50 Mbit up is so broken in this pandemic times that it's even worse in the evening and night when everyone watches their streaming videos. So quick stuff here, not the best time for me, maybe not for you, but maybe you watch this later in the archive. So to do this, I think right now we don't have a single made package. And yeah, so quickly packaging made desktop stuff, because according to our Discord and people trying out T2, of course everyone wants their own Linux desktop, and so let's quickly package that. I mentioned this in a previous video, but yeah, there is not a single, just checking that we waste your time doing something, apparently not. So let's create a new repository, SVN. Okay, dear made probably should be enough. How do they made desktop? Yeah, probably should be fine. And then let's maybe copy one GNOME package of GNOME whatever, just as a template of what would be some classic Nautilus thing also. All right, we also need to SVN. So what I will do is I will only create here one package and then apply some automation, because previous videos I made already video, but certainly not manually editing all of those. That would be a little bit like, let's do here what would be made. Luma, yeah, the recurring theme. I mean, a lot of stuff here is made, but is made common. Maybe we use that. But yeah, names of GNOME and stuff of, yeah, whatever that is. Maybe all the stuff should be named made whatever and not random whatever something. So made common. I create here one of, I was aware that this will not work because I just wanted to have this in the history to create that and then redo that as made common desk. Sometimes when I in the middle of the typing figure I need something slightly different, I still sometimes just do it, although I'm very much aware that this will error out due to directory and stuff not found. Also, so the way I do this here is having here some, so basically one template, editing a lot of meta information. This is continuation of GNOME. I didn't really understood that, but now there we are. I wonder how many. But yeah, Year of Linux Desktop, right? I just commented on some internet forum, the Year of Linux Desktop with Pulsewire. In my opinion, also not because we constantly keep reinventing the wheel, and then decades later, no surprise, users not amused with reinventing the wheel every year. Just something made, I don't know, we can later do this with SED, just something for now, not really, yeah. Putting my name on this stuff, but whatever. And so check version URL, we probably later might need something. I think a lot of this stuff should be substituted. So in the next step we quickly write some script to iterate in shell over all those files that maybe we manually supply, and substitute the version number in the stuff. 1250, I hope it's GPL. Extra not really, it's theoretically we probably want here made, maybe we do this already. This also means we need to create a misc. What would it be? Was this misc? Where was that? In package categories or stuff? Because then we need here extra. Actually, we can delete. Oops. We can delete GPE. Recently, I think I deleted the GPE packages, didn't I? Live on some other. Oops. Yeah, GPE is deleted, so let's substitute that there. Don't need deleted stuff. So I copied already previous live streams. We did this with KDE and GNOME. So I copied this here. So what did I had here? I had here URL. File package. So if not existing, we can use the same stuff. If we didn't do that, then mkdir that. So as you see, I just copied here what we recently, the 6 and 7, our KDE and GNOME made common. I think this is what we used here. Theoretically, we could even wildcard that. Made package stuff. So that would be URL, we substitute this away. Okay, so I guess package file name version, that could actually hopefully work. And then what do we do here? TD version. Why do T is text? Do I delete this text? Not entirely sure though. Delete any download and then echo that into there. Theoretically, this could maybe made more flexible. But certainly, I don't really need made KDE and GNOME. I could actually made one of those and made package. That probably could do. Let's see if I had executable permissions. Actually, I had made. So let's try that with the first. Actually, yeah. So let's try this with the first. Copy link location. Let's see if that works. So this substitutes all the stuff. Previous videos, automation is king. Certainly not spending here a whole weekend packaging all this stuff. So this is actually test building this instantly. We don't really need this. Also, this is it's somehow substituted maybe too much. This was made here. Okay, somehow there was a, which by the way, we probably want to delete that. There's probably some typo in there. Welcome everyone. So KDE, what did we, SVN copy? You know what? It probably didn't copy that because it wasn't SVN edit. Probably there was a, yeah, let's try that again. And you know what? Let's also try not to build this because due to the nature of the dependencies, this will anyway not build. Let's rather quickly create all of those. Made this stuff. But yeah, Linux KDE GNOME development and the year of the Linux desktop so amazing that we have a fork of GNOME 2. Can't make this stuff up. So did it do something? Let's know. Maybe we checked on, then let's svn rm z. I guess we checked on the existence of this directory there. And yeah, the only thing is no, we don't instantly see whether, but that looks actually, wait a second, made common. Why did it not substitute that away? Substitute, we have here delete though. Why did this not SED? Here is, this is wrong. I wanted to say already, it's a little bit superfluous to type this all over again. We could simply call this here desk and not, because I certainly already noticed while typing this, even in shell you can avoid like code duplication and stuff. Certainly it's way less error prone for the future. And if we want to reunite this, I said this in another video with all the GitHub stuff, probably I need to create a script to automatically create GitHub packages. That probably should do. Let's try this with the next one, which would be, oops, copy link location. But yeah, leave in the comments below which is your favorite desktop environment. This also looks probably okayish. Let's maybe build package Kaya. Oops, this is also a typo. No, not the smallest download. Why does this recompress Kaya? Does this? No. Anyway, let's build this with a non-typo t-text. What? Kaya. This is why I did this before running the script to pull them in all. So it somehow deleted the text which I already thought it would. I just was wondering, why did I did this? I don't quite remember honestly. What was the reason for that? Let's simply take this away and unfortunately fix this up. Again, the text is of course not ideal. This can be polished in a second. Run over this. XX McTavish asks, which distribution are we using to build this? This is T2, our source distribution with support for all architectures that nobody else supports, like MIPS, RISC-V, Spark, so Sunblade, SG Octane. Previous videos. You're probably new to this channel. If you like all this stuff, you probably want to share, like, and subscribe here for the stuff. So this is T2, just raw Linux, some source distribution. Not new, it's actually with the Rock Linux heritage. I do this for 20 years from previous Rock Linux and now named T2. And favorite one is made, so sticking around for this one. Eric, welcome and amazing. And again, so this is just the first pass. Later I just see how far we get in 40 minutes. Cheers. Don't forget hydration, best with some coffee. And as seen in my previous videos, I also did this already with curl here. So what what we do now is split this here, like just pull in the stuff, because certainly I don't want to even copy and paste your 20 things. So that would be translate each. We could use anything, but translate will do. Then we grab for everything ending in, and again you can do this in various ways and more elegant, but let's do here as quickly as possible, just filtering some stuff out. And then, or actually maybe it is favorable because we get some random nonsense. Maybe we what would be the best to do that? Maybe we filter everything in to get a little bit more reliable result. Substitute between this, wait a second, between this and not that. A lot of those substitute to 1. Let's see if that, maybe we also actually pipe that to X. I should have taken that from the previous video. I probably had already some nice SCD expression for that. Invalid reference for, I didn't save that. That should be that, probably, usually with. No, this is not really. We also need that here, so that looks way better than the previous stuff. Not super perfect. We could even grab that on A stuff. This still. Why does this? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's use that. I hope that is mostly fine. We can later, another day, work on some. Yeah, there's actually some. Maybe if we first grab for, oh no, this also, just to get rid of some that looks somewhat good. grab everything ending in xz and word count, how many are this? These are 32 packages, and as you see, probably much more amazing. The only thing is we still have some, oh no, we don't, or did I? Oh, I thought I have the dot and dot dot. Then while read URL, oops, best URL, not do made package URL done. Do, this is also, I thought this already, so much to readable font. Yeah, a little bit typing at the end of the while read do made URL done. No, this apparently does not. Right, this needs a full URL. Shit. So much to that, we already ruined error. Set, so much to that. A little bit of a fail. We could, of course, revert. This is always better watch that this really works before you let this run over a lot of packages. Shit. I wanted svnrm. What could... But yeah, automation is not without some manual fix up, but that's probably also good to learn how to manual hello. Why does what? Because what the fail as usual, and you quickly want to do something, cut delimiter to you know what, we could, no, we can't just run this. I need to clean this up before, otherwise a little bit unfortunate, but that's what it is. For fin to revert force f this command line editing is also a little bit, I think people use the fastest, now we clean this up, use the fastest terminal. Yeah, all you get is some. Anyway, so let's try this again. This manually prefixing this with the URL here. It's a little bit yeah, my fault for using Alacrity. Let's hope that it works. Apparently looks like it works. Are we gonna see made ISO? Well, I would probably prefer that you emerge that at home, so it makes for me no sense. I realized this already a decade ago. Building everything, every combination for everyone makes nobody happy. There is just too many KDE GNOME stuff. It's probably better to make the emerge experience better, which I will also, as I noticed here in our Discord, certainly the next people I was totally aware of, that there will be some glitches, and sure enough there are like dependencies due to the nature of our cached automatically detected dependencies. So as this was a little bit fragile 15 years ago and certainly didn't work on that much, but here live on this channel with all these revamped efforts, and making this one of the greatest Linux distributions. I will make the emerge experience smoother, meaning regenerating the cache files, maybe working on better heuristics and algorithms to filter stray stuff out and in general make this work better. Maybe even introducing a new parallel compilation mode, because right now with this epic thread ripping AMD Ryzen, 32 threads, often a lot of threads wasted, like 31 of the 32 for serial configure stuff. So there is 30 times speed up for this kind of 32 cores to have if we build more stuff in parallel, like Sync. You could build core utils and find utils in parallel, or you could certainly build Nautilus and Evolution or stuff like this, depending on what the dependencies are. And I will work on those details, not only for my build performance, but also for better PS3, SG Octane, or just latest and greatest AMD thread ripping, playing along at home with your Ryzen. And so yeah, it will probably stay base ISO for me. It's also the 3950X can build this in maybe 3 hours. I need to benchmark, but I just also don't want to deal with this. You see here usually some build errors happen of this dependency, of this update, of this version, and I spent here already for 20 years way too much time than I should, so that I better maintain the build stuff, the base stuff, and certainly really soon do more stuff on just-in-time compilation and microkernel. I just want to support those people who try this out here at home, to give a little bit better experience and package some of their stuff. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff. So the only issue is we need to test build all of the stuff. The only problem is probably needs some dependencies. Let's see, build verbose made common. And that is also something I will in general do. We still have with all the cache dependencies, we have some static build priority. Others even built, I didn't even expect that. So far so good. And what I will, I mean, this common stuff was obviously not really, okay, macros, whatever, so much as. Anyway, I expect a lot of this stuff to have interdependencies also. Others are not really all. Others word code else. Others are 32. Others really all. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? This our panel is 2 times 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. No, it looks more or less to be all. But if we build other stuff, we will of course with like stuff like made utils or stuff have dependencies missing. And right now, as first-time packager, of course, I don't know this. It wants udisks 2 of what is it in udisks? Udisks. Yeah, this is how it starts. This is an annoying thing of packaging udisks 2. I have no idea what it is. Maybe some. Let's see if we have this. Maybe not. Maybe this is some foreign package somewhere else. udisk stage 2 storage API. But this is also the win-win, although I don't really use this and have zero interest in this. We get some new packages. Where is it even? That might be even needed for what latest version documentation, latest, I don't, storage daemon tools, libraries, GNOME, and udisk and storage project merged, and name udisks. Okay. Then we probably need to package that. So this is there right here, being developed for the GNOME desktop. So then, yeah, win-win of not really want to use it, but always some new packages to find. And then you're wondering why some Linux distributions have 5, 10 or whatever thousand packages. But yeah, previous video, is this kind of central repository packaging really the way to go, or should this stuff bundled by those people in snaps and app flat packs? What not? Previous video. IODEV says lots of fans, only for more people use like that. That's it is origin code. So we're packaging this recurring question. Our nice just raw source distribution. That is T2 with the Rock Linux heritage, 20 years in the making, and now becoming more popular again. So yeah, GNOME. So we probably package this in here. udisks2 svn add, and so theoretically we could, you know what? Let's move my, because I have so many trunks as recurrently thin, KDE package and GNOME package. Let's just run this GNOME package. Not entirely sure if this will work. Maybe not, because due to this URL most likely, because the URL is not the worst, copy link location. But this might, but it will do something, maybe not the very best thing, but something that saves us most of the editing. And yeah, let's not build this because udisk. Let's polish this. Yeah, not really sure why. Maybe I deleted this because I thought we anyway need to add there something. You see more contributors than myself over the decades, and if you want to, also somehow with typo project, if you want to package your favorite package, be my guest. That would be really amazing if I could concentrate on more core technology, because actually not the task I appreciate to do the most. Oops, nah, copy and paste in 2020, selecting this once not enough. Daemon tools libraries to access and manipulate disk storage devices. So this is the summary line. This is why daemon tools and libraries to access and manipulate. This should be ideally less than 80 characters, like that. And this is apparently downloaded, so this might be the last one we package now. Let's hope it doesn't need that much more. And then I will continue with also drop frames. That's somewhat, yeah, mere 2 Mbit live stream. Not that many drop frames. Let's hope this doesn't need systemd and whatnot stuff. That I'm not the greatest fan of. What is package GNOME udisk? What do we not? Why did I not have a? Also, udisk. What have I done here? Package. Udisks. Do we want this 2 in? Maybe we don't. Okay, here's not a 2 in there. Okay, then we don't have a 2 in the package name. Yeah, and of course it wants more stuff. This is a little bit my frustration. I experienced for 20 years, and it's really getting old that we have a more, honestly, more of a dependency hell than Windows at some sorts. The amount of packages is really not funny. BlockDev. Yeah, 20 years of packaging and you need more. Are we approaching here 32 minutes? BlockDev of, where is it coming from? Block device OC. It's apparently a block device IOCTL library, apparently, maybe. Where would that download be? But yes, this is from util-linux apparently. BlockDev 2. We have here some BlockDev in util-linux. Maybe is there some name conflicting thing, or 3 program command line is 224.234. Where is the sources of? No, it says util-linux. Why does it not? Or do I need a newer util-linux? We have a 2, actually 2, or what did it want to? Let's check what it wanted. So apparently not the very latest. Okay, let's just build it. Yeah, people comment there are a lot of fans of Mate. That is amazing, but probably also previous videos of mine, if you're new to this channel, we will not win the desktop wars with this fragmentation of Linux distributions and desktops. If there would be like one thing like macOS or Windows or Haiku, maybe this would be way more successful. And of course this fails to build. Why? No clear error. What's going on here? Install data renice of dangling symlink of what? Writing through dangling symlink. I have what a nonsense. Let's try that again. But also what mount version not found required what? Probably this is a half installed, now this is certainly not ideal. Maybe I should BetterFS snapshot that more often, but yeah, well, worst case I have to install my whole system from my own ISO. Anyway, I am testing this Phoronix benchmark on live video on the other day, like yesterday or so, from the More Life channel, I guess. No, this build. Let's maybe do this again. Also, let's force this, let's immediately build. Let's see how that is going. Yeah, I guess this warning error thing disappeared now. This is also why it's usually good to look over your own plate, and is somewhat not the most impressed I was with this Phoronix benchmark test suite, but something is maybe I change the T2 build system significantly, because right now everything is in the script stuff, and this Phoronix benchmark suite is here some top level thing, and maybe I just make this a top level script thing, maybe T2, and then like build target, maybe that is. And also maybe I think about how to better unify installation of binary versus sources. Maybe after over 15 years it's time to modernize that significantly. Certainly not tomorrow, but sometime soon. So yeah, let's see what it doesn't like now. BlockDev is still... why does it still not find that? I mean, it has here BlockDev. But yeah, 2020 is some basic stuff. Somehow, who knows what is now with that. We have here BlockDev. I have the feeling this is another thing. Maybe this is another library though. Let's maybe... What was the other udisks? But yeah, you already need to Google around to find what libblockdev. Maybe this is a libblockdev. Another should be flagged as dependency, so not the very only one. Let's see if we libblockdev is. Do we find something? Here, maybe this is a direct. Here's libblockdev. Obviously, this was just confusing with that. I only wonder whether BitLock, whether we want this in GNOME. Let's also change this not to delete the text thing here. And see what happens with that. But yeah, dependencies over dependencies, but this is why you would wonder, why do I even do this? Certainly I want to promote T2 more and make this more work for people. But also I'm very much aware that due to my own usage only on our new, it wants here byte size, you can't make this stuff up. How can this be so many packages? I mean, this is, yeah, and this is why I'm dreaming about my own microkernel. And yeah, we probably, I said 45, hey, we are only 39 minutes, and how much can you do in 39, 40 minutes? Apparently that much. Yeah, but the level, this annoyed me already 15 years ago with GNOME and KDE, and it still annoys the heck out of me. In my opinion, these are way too many dependencies. This is somewhat rivaling the new Rust micro dependency stuff. And most people don't see this, right? They certainly just install some Linux and they think everything is hunky-dory. And this is also why I wanted to bring all of those details here to wider audience attention. Oh, we have here two things. This is not super ideal, probably. But yeah. Because where is the storage D? In my opinion, it would be better to have like one package where a lot of this stuff is in. And this is, in my opinion, a little bit too much. Too many fine-grained. There's also a limit of fine-grained dependency stuff. I mean, a little bit, this is even more silly than I said already before. We have so much duplicated stuff in the Linux kernel, partition handling, file system handling, and in the bootloader. But I wasn't even aware that we have now additionally Z libraries. This is exactly what I meant in the previous microkernel dream system talks, of having this once in some storage package and not like this. This is so getting out of hand. It's but yeah, but leave me in the comments below. Maybe you find this amazing. But yes, this wanted more dependencies. This anyway doesn't build yet, but our 45 minutes are over and I need to continue with some satisfying my commercial customers' needs. As I said in the beginning, I mostly only do this now because later, oh shit, this wants a much newer libUdev version. That is, yeah, this is problem is this is the last independent, so then I also need to. Yes, but these dependencies are super silly. This NSS probably is this. Yeah, really not amused. So not only this UDEV is only in systemd, so then I would, similar to Gentoo, package this libudev out of systemd. This NSS is also somewhat silly. This is probably the Firefox Mozilla NSS stuff. And then, but DevMapper, should this not be of DevMapper? But yeah, also then, like, seriously, what the heck, so many packages. Anyway, so probably it will not just build as of now. We could certainly, as last thing, see how much of this stuff, what did I even build? Was it made desktop or something? We could see, I mean, I will just commit this for other as a starting place. This was utils, huh? Let's see what happens with build made desktop. But yeah, this is really too many silly dependencies for my sake. Eric writes, let that ultimate desktop only be made, then that's the true cost. It's possible to force all Linux users. What do you mean horrible broken? Do you mean this? If you mean this is some strange. Yes, this is also, I switched to Wayland for better capturing. Sometimes this Wayland capturing stuff has that. I think this actually built except MIME-info stuff. So what I need to do, so the problem is running MIME-info stuff. We simply need to disable that. So what we quickly will do, utilizing in the last few minutes, I'm really, I really wonder why this captures this. Yes, sorry for that. I probably, it doesn't always do that, is this? Yeah, but Linux desktop capture, previously it was amazing, but yeah. PD4set asks where can install instruction for installing graphic desktop on Linux. Not sure if we have, maybe I should write a sign article. Certainly the handbook has some basic stuff, but what you would do if this dependencies are all sorted out, like just emerge repository made or something, but just right now obviously all the dependencies are missing. Probably I will, in some more weeks, with some more patches and fine-tuning, when stuff is working more smoothly again, write a sign article here on the website. Also not that shit. Usually some shit tweaks appear here live on this channel. We have here this magazine of decade-old article stuff. So file system bench, write it to from scratch. Not sure, probably not. Here even from people in Portuguese previously, decade-old ago. Yeah, probably I will continue with some magazine article blogging of how to deal with this kind of complexities. But first it needs some way more polishing for that to work. Anyway, so for one last thing, for package in cd package made lsd that, hey LSD, what LSD? Is it? Now I know where LSD coming from. Do what I want is quickly build that. Shit, I have some bloody, this is before, I really hate this Unicode shit. Yeah, so let's emerge that as a test build, emerge depth none, and we need to remove the trailing slash from that. Maybe I shouldn't use Alacritty actually. This is a little bit package of remove trailing slash. Should probably be like that. Let's see. We could also actually, for better look on this broken terminal, do this verbose in case. Yeah, so verbose obviously looks better. I really wonder, this is probably some double buffering kind of stuff of grabbing and displaying the previous frame. Whatever. We could actually check. I'm running some OBS DMA buff valencing because that's obviously how you do in the UF Desktop Linux. Which previously was amazing until where is this? Of course, when you're looking for that, you don't find it. OBS Studio of, that is of course that one. Here. Let's see if there's a new release. Maybe it's actually from this update. I think initially, maybe actually it's a .2 update, because initially I usually didn't have this. Not sure if it's either it happens sometimes depending on whatever odd or even frame you capture with, or whatever shit is going on there. So yeah, that is still the latest release, I think. Or is it 2602? Yeah. But I saw some stuff building there quite a bit. Also, this needs sanity something. But yeah, so certainly some playing along a manual assembly required. Although some stuff actually like made backgrounds built. What is this? There's some ITS tool not found. We have actually this package. This is also emerge missing only ITS tool. yeah, not installed. I don't necessarily have always everything installed into my actually running system. Usually I build freestanding targets for ISOs and stuff. And there's also what, libxml, but we for sure have that. Why was that not? Python module. Maybe this is like force. Maybe this libxml doesn't have the right Python version, because obviously we upgraded Python previously, which also needs a dedicated rebuild. Of course, again, a lot of this, like, I'm totally aware that just taking T2 due to catching up of over a decade of not updating the most desktop stuff, there is a lot of desktop stuff, as you see, the latest and greatest stuff to catch up with. But even then, when this is more fixed, most of the stuff you don't see playing along at home, because I obviously fixed this here. This is first time stuff, so this is now the ITS tool, and then we can actually run a second pass there, or ITS tool, either a second pass, or actually we can do this in parallel of logs 9 made error, or yeah. So this is then, let's try here emerge depth none, we don't have some anyway, and then let's made also verbose for you playing along at home. Made, what do we have? Can made calc, control center, panel, and power manager. What? It could be, did I have this some typo, or made calc control? Maybe it's just not in the, or should it, should this work? Probably it should work, or what have I done here, Mark? Made, why does it say not this? A little bit, is this the wrong, where do I, a little bit, what have I done? Anyway, let's see what happens with this now that we have ITS tools. A little bit irritated. Yeah, I said probably 40 minutes, now we are already 51. But if we are lucky, we successfully built that. What did we do here? We actually emerged, not entirely sure. Let's do that again. A second path, now that we have more dependencies. Hey, and this even built apparently, I guess. So hey, we have a made calculator. Is it not the year of desktop Linux only live here with that? So this T2 stuff actually works. Hey, it also, this is also a strange bug when you in Wayland. So is it not amazing? why I'm getting frustrated and not making this stuff up. So Sway, latest and greatest Wayland Sway. And if I click here, maybe it's a feature, but maybe it's configurable, but I really hate that if I click and hold the mouse button, I can't click the stuff. This is also a little bit, yeah, whatever, probably feature or regression or something not implemented. So the good thing is the schemas here. Some stuff I need to avoid shared files. This is just complaining that multiple package touched or installed the same file. We can either allow list that or otherwise patch it away. Libmade weather, of course we need that. So yeah, as you see, some stuff starts to build and we mostly only need to sort out some dependencies, some shared schema files. And what I do last, that you have already some dependencies for playing along at home, is copying here for p in that p done do, and p equals, let's remove this trailing, too much Apple keyboards in the morning, p remove trailing slash, Oops, this is also PNZ. What have I done here? PNZ to P equals somehow today is not my day. Maybe typed here some Unicode gibberish again. Ah, maybe did I not type this? Who knows what I typed there. And then we copy the cache file that we just created. We are not yet fully done. Hey, made screensaver. So copy the cache file which has the dependencies, so that you have already most of them. When I commit this, obviously 90% or 80% working. More would be amazing if you want to contribute and send in some patches and play along at home and send in some stuff. And yeah, I mean, for you, if you merge this, you could actually, it's not entirely pretty, you could ignore the shared file error. It's more a warning error of very light error of updating this schema file. And you could ignore the why is there unknown IO error. Are we running out of disk space or? No, we still have 6.7 megabyte. Unclear what happens there. Let's Control C that and hope the rest works. Whatever that is. Maybe some USB stuff stuck. Can't mix the stuff up here. Eric has to disagree with the topic of dependencies. Ari implements their own YAML parser one exploit everything, but it's a topic for another time. Well, it's not YAML, it's more like, sure, YAML stuff, sure, but not like block dev, and lib storage, and can this not be like in one lib storage thing? And it also wanted, sure, XML and JSON and YAML, I totally agree, but this stuff wanted more. This was like, seriously, we need a library for, what was it, lib, this was lib block dev. It was more like byte size and NDL control, and do we remember this YAML thing? We probably have. It's in general of splitting. This is it. No, this is probably yet another. Anyway, so yeah, it's not necessarily this YAML, but in general of even GNOME and KDE. Just look on how many, probably 100, not sure, but leave in the comments below. 100 packages for KDE and GNOME is also a little bit much in my opinion. And this is just in, sure, this byte size of whatever that was. Byte size is like, seriously, what the heck. This needs a library, I don't know, it was more like this stuff. Where to even find this, right? Because you find here like everything. Maybe this one, who knows? Reverse dependencies, lib block dev. Yeah, I noticed also only one reverse dependency, maybe. Lib byte size of, where is it coming from? Of, is this not sure if that is the original maintainer, but this is also nowadays you need to double Google if this is the original, that you package some randoms person stuff, but maybe this is the upstream thing. Where do they get this from? Oh no, here is what, oh no, here's lib. You see, I nearly packaged some random sky mirror of that when that is the actual upstream location. Anyway, I will continue this. Thanks for watching. This is just the usual. How much effort is this to package this? Maybe I immediately also, by the way, dev mapper I should actually have here. If I would hope this is the usual dev. Is it device map? Or the missing only is only that. What is the device mapper? What was the DM rate of? What is the device mapper package? Or is it in LVM2? Maybe it's in LVM2 actually. No. Slightly puzzled here. Anyway, need to check. Yeah, group asks, did I get this Vodafone cable sorted out? No, it's still garbage. I just stream. Well, this is, I said in the beginning of the live stream, it's not the ideal time for me and probably not for most of you. But if I stream, like if I work commercial work now and stream in the evening, then the cables, shared cable stuff, I just have 2.5 Mbit, and even that, not too many, 254 frames. This is why, unfortunately, I have to resort to live streaming at a not ideal time for me and you. But yeah, thanks for asking. This probably will, they can't give me even, they want to upgrade, resegment this block and have a new, resegment this area, but they can't even, they tell me this for 1.5 years and they can't even give me an appointment now or timetable of ETA. Anyway, yeah, so last but not least, let's copy this stuff in here like that. Cache, did I copy? I copied that wrong. I went var adm cache and now add all of this cache and call it a day. Again, this is mostly most of the stuff packaged, minus some shared. Yeah, the metadata. If you want to contribute, if you cannot code, you can also check out the T2 sources and update the metadata of describing all the keyboard mixer stuff. Yeah, let's just commit that, I guess. Probably, hopefully good enough. I hope you learned something and enjoyed that. And I will also package some more of this stuff, probably off camera, and hope to see you soon for our next videos and live streams to come.